Key point 1. Start looking toward the future. We often find ourselves chasing after goals, as the fast and furious reality expects us to. The promise of happiness and success fuels our sprint, but we run out of breath sooner or later, unprepared for the marathon ahead. Instead of building effective action systems, we set short goals that quickly wear us down. Or at least, that is what Scott Adams thinks. Great things are within human reach if we are ambitious enough to dream of them, yet many of us struggle to use our mental strengths effectively, not because we don't want to, we simply don't know how. It's a misconception to believe that success solely hinges on mental effort. Our physical well-being is just as important. Think about it. When you're physically fit, you're healthier and happier. It's like a domino effect. Caring for one aspect of your life positively impacts all others. Still, we all need a little luck sometimes, especially nowadays. Being in the right places and situations can increase our chances of stumbling across golden opportunities. Whatever your case is, don't overlook these 3 elements. The era of romanticizing hustling is over. It's time to be smart with our efforts. Work smarter, not harder, is no longer a recommendation, but a rule. Your trial lesson starts with this question. Are you ready to challenge your default settings and try a new operating system? We hope you are, as the new age of productivity is already upon us. And there's no turning back, only forward into the unknown. Key point 2. Less drama, more action. There's no shame in desiring success, but not everyone is ready to pioneer new routes. Many prefer to tread old trails. The problem is that old methods are no longer effective in a world constantly advancing its understanding of the human psyche. Simply put, the old grind is outdated. Our collective tendency is to imagine goals as a giant cluster of actions without order. It's no wonder why this monster makes us nervous. To overcome this, we must untangle the links of this cluster and group them into an organized system. This shift represents the first step. The second step involves spreading out these actions over time. Think of it like smoothing a crumpled sheet of paper. As it becomes flat, the sheet starts covering more surface. This sheet represents our goal. By flattening it, we create a system to follow routinely. The difference is that goals are specific objectives you aim to achieve in the future, while systems are regular activities or processes you follow here and now. Goals are our mountain, and like Muhammad, we must ascend. For young Scott Adams, this realization didn't come immediately. As a young college graduate, he received his first professional advice. Start looking for the next job when you get your first. The idea is relevant to building a system. By searching for the next position, you set clear milestones for the present. On the other hand, systems are something to get used to. Goals focus on a distant objective, while systems emphasize daily habits and routines. For instance, losing weight may be a goal, but adopting a healthy eating routine is a system. In the business world, while making $1 million might be a goal, adopting the mindset of a serial entrepreneur is a system. Goals often have a romantic appeal, which is why every mistake can feel like a dramatic setback. But with systems, success is more practical, and so are mistakes. Embracing failures is necessary. It's not about the number of times you fall, but about the lessons you take from each setback. After all, every failure hides a potential success story. Key point 3. Stop selling your energy short. While many of us chase success in the corporate world, facing setbacks is inevitable. It's crucial to differentiate between wanting something and deciding to achieve it. Wanting is a mere wish, whereas deciding means committing to actions that lead to the desired outcome. For example, wanting to lose weight is different from deciding to exercise daily. A common misconception is that being selfish is negative. However, caring for your needs can often lead to better outcomes for everyone involved. With countless desires and limited time, focusing on activities that maximize your energy is beneficial. This approach entails addressing your physical health and engaging in exciting and motivating activities. For instance, while shopping might drain you, it might invigorate someone else. Energy may be unlimited, but your body has limited capacity, so use it wisely. Your attitude significantly impacts your daily experiences and overall life trajectory. It's possible to manage and improve your attitude by manipulating your thoughts, body, and environment. Moreover, surrounding yourself with positive stimuli, like uplifting entertainment, can further enhance your mood. Life is about understanding and optimizing your system, making clear decisions, prioritizing personal energy, and managing your attitude actively. By focusing on these areas, you can navigate the ups and downs of life more effectively and find greater satisfaction. Adam suggests various methods for smart energy management. Match your energy to the task. Study yourself and note when you're more active in certain activities. Pushing yourself to the limit doesn't lead to the same results. Try simplification and optimization. Simplifiers seek the fastest resolution, even at the cost of better results, while optimizers don't mind the extra effort. Choose simplicity when plans involve other people and optimization when you work alone. Your effectiveness depends on your body position. For example, your body interprets laying down as relaxation. So, create a workspace where you'll have to sit or stand. Don't be afraid to ask questions about things you don't know. It will save you time and nerves. I make choices that maximize my personal energy because that makes it easier to manage all of the other priorities. Scott Adams. Key point 4. Take notes from the wealthy. The journey to success isn't just about overcoming obstacles. It also involves identifying your talents and knowing when to pivot or let go of certain pursuits. Often, our childhood passions can provide insights into our natural abilities. For instance, a child who spends hours doodling or sketching might have an inherent talent for visual arts. But while persistence and determination are commendable, they must be tempered with the wisdom to recognize when it's time to move on. If an endeavor starts on a shaky foundation and shows no signs of improvement, it may not be the right fit. When we start a new venture, we learn from our mistakes and grow thick skin. However, when you make progress, it becomes an incentive to practice even more. Harnessing the power of practice, understanding the odds, and recognizing patterns are essential to success. While many believe that innate talent is the key to achievement, consistent practice can often be a more significant factor. You can refine skills and improve over time by dedicating time and effort. But you must differentiate between mere repetition and deliberate practice focused on improvement. There are two groups who prefer either practice, with repetition demanding less dedication of the two. Instead, repetitioners direct their efforts toward learning through experience. In other words, work and learn simultaneously. On the other hand, practicers concentrate on perfecting their craft before applying it. Neither approach is superior, so there's no need to bend over backward to change your learning style. Regardless of how you develop your skills, here are a few tips everyone could use. 1. Pattern recognition. Successful people share similar traits, like being fearless, exercising, and practicing. Recognize the typical behaviors of people who inspire you and incorporate them into your routine. 2. Humor. Laughing at yourself and your challenges is one of the best ways to overcome them. Don't be so serious. You have enough pressure as is. And 3. Affirmations. Positive self-talk may sound silly, but it can remind you of your capabilities and ambitions. By repeatedly stating a desired outcome, you can foster a mindset geared toward achieving that goal. Key point 5. All we need is happiness. The quest for happiness is a universal endeavor. Happiness isn't merely a fleeting emotion or a reaction to external stimuli. It is deeply intertwined with our body's chemistry, producing sensations we often associate with contentment and joy. While it's easy to attribute our mood swings to outside events, the true essence of happiness largely stems from our health, routine, and outlook on the future. One fascinating aspect of happiness is its directional nature. We are inherently inclined to feel uplifted when we perceive things as moving positively and tend to feel disheartened when the opposite occurs. This idea underscores the importance of continuous growth in our lives. Activities that offer room for improvement, such as sports or hobbies, can be particularly beneficial. Gradual progress in these activities can become a consistent source of happiness, reinforcing that growth and learning are as substantial as the final goal. Another compelling concept is the power of association programming, the idea that the people we surround ourselves with can significantly influence our trajectory. While this might sound like a broken record, our environment does shape our mindset, and consequently, our outcomes. Support groups and organizations emphasize the importance of positive associations and the transformative power of uplifting influences. Cherish those beside you as they light the way when your flashlight falters. Furthermore, while pursuing happiness might seem like an individual journey, the process strongly links to our interactions and relationships. Most people derive genuine satisfaction from positive interactions, mutual respect, and acts of kindness. Thus, while focusing on personal well-being is essential, ensuring our actions resonate positively with others is equally vital. At the same time, we can also bring ourselves some happiness without outside help. Improving our lifestyle is one of the most accessible ways to do so. Eating healthily, incorporating physical activity, short naps, and even daydreaming are not groundbreaking news, but they must be effective if we continue discussing them. Happiness is a multifaceted emotion influenced by personal well-being, company, and world interactions. It's a delicate balance that requires continuous nurturing, self-awareness, and a genuine appreciation for life's journey. The only reasonable goal in life is maximizing your total lifetime experience of something called happiness. Scott Adams. Key point 6. Can you handle the balance? A healthy lifestyle is paramount for overall well-being. This balance starts with our diet. Proper nutrition is more than just consuming food. It's about understanding our body's unique needs and feeding it accordingly. Ensuring we intake the appropriate nutrients sets us up for a day filled with energy and vitality. This energy is crucial, not just for physical tasks, but also for mental challenges that we face daily. Fitness must serve as a logical complement to a good diet. Engaging in regular physical activity doesn't just sculpt our bodies, but also molds our minds. Exercise profoundly impacts our mood, creativity, and outlook toward life. It releases endorphins, often termed feel-good hormones, which elevate our spirits. Moreover, a consistent fitness routine enhances social interactions, making us more approachable and amiable. The trick lies in finding a fitness regimen that aligns with our interests, ensuring we look forward to it rather than viewing it as an obligation. While personal efforts in diet and fitness are commendable, the role of luck in our lives is undeniable. However, luck isn't just a random event. It's often the result of persistent efforts and smart strategies. By diversifying our skills, keeping our ego in check, and continuously striving for better, we increase our surface area for luck to strike. It's akin to casting a wider net into an ocean of opportunities. Make sure your ego does not obscure your abilities. As we already know, affirmations have deeper implications. They serve as anchors, grounding us during turbulent times. By repeatedly focusing on positive outcomes and reinforcing our beliefs, we train our minds to focus on our goals. It's a mental exercise that builds resilience and determination over time. Life encompasses mistakes and victories, improvements and relaxation, self-care and caring for others, and finally, in trying and believing in yourself. Every facet we consume in our professional endeavors plays a role in this pursuit. Remember that success isn't just about reaching specific milestones. It's about the journey, the lessons learned, and the joy derived from every experience. Embracing this holistic approach ensures a content, purpose-driven, and joy-filled life. Did you know? A survey conducted by OnePoll on behalf of the Vision Council in 2019 revealed that 48% of employed Americans consider themselves modern-day workaholics. Conclusion: setting goals is necessary, but it's not the most crucial part of aiming for success and personal growth. You must keep the whole mountain in mind instead of just looking at the top while the rest is foggy. In other words, it's often better to build systems and make gradual lifestyle changes rather than attempting to conquer new heights all at once. Think of your mind as a powerful computer, ready to be programmed with positive affirmations, new knowledge, and beneficial habits. The fuel for this computer? Your energy. It's the driving force behind every accomplishment. By prioritizing your mental and physical well-being, you're setting yourself up for success. And speaking of success, every new skill you acquire propels you forward, unlocking doors you didn't even know existed. But what's success without happiness? True contentment stems from a healthy body and the liberty to chase your passions. And while luck might seem elusive, you have the power to tilt the odds in your favor. Dive into situations where good fortune is just around the corner. Channel your inner actor if shyness is holding you back. Embrace confidence, even if it feels like a stretch. Your body's well-being isn't just about looking good. It's a tool that can change your world. Lastly, in a world that often feels complicated, seek simplicity. It's the magic wand that turns the mundane into the magnificent. Try this. Step out of your comfort zone. Research your topic of interest, devise a step-by-step plan, and gradually build your network. Prioritize physical activities, even if it's just a daily walk. You can treat exercise as a scheduled appointment or make your goal public and have a friend hold you accountable. Simplify one aspect of your life each week, whether it's decluttering or decision-making.